The Christmas season is upon us. It's the most wonderful time of the year. It really is a lovely, terrific time when you feel better, you have a little bit of a spiritual feeling, you reconnect with the God that made you, and you celebrate the incarnation of Jesus. So we thought we'd take the season and ruin it for you with some woke Christmas content. It's because we hate you. It's not really because we hate you. It's because my producers hate me, so they make me do it, and that makes me filled with hate, and I want to pass that hate on to you. This is brought to you by Genucel. If you go to genucel.com/Klavan, YT, you'll get their incredible holiday discount. All right, so we're going to take a look at some woke Christmas content because we couldn't find a nail to stick into our ear. So we'll look at this instead. What do you got?
Hello. Christmas is a lie. It was stolen from pagans, starting with Santa Claus, who was a Norse god named Odin. Odin was a hot older guy with a long white beard who rode through the sky on an 8-legged horse giving presents to people. And the 12 days of Christmas comes from winter solstice, which is a pagan 12-day winter holiday. Decking the halls. Pagans wanted greenery inside their homes because winter outside was cold and ugly. Christmas caroling, pagan. Eggnog, pagan. Yule log, clearly pagan. Even December 25th is a ripoff. It used to be celebrated as Dies Natalis Solis Invicti, or the birth of the invincible sun. It was dedicated to the gods Mitra, or the Roman soul, but then Pope Julius I came along and he was like, nah, I'm gonna make it into Jesus's fake birthday. So the birth of the invincible sun and the birth of the invincible sun are the same thing. So well played, Julius, you conniving little shit.
So that was Morticia. her take on Christmas, because nothing says Christmas like a deathly goth. That's what really brings the season to life. Now the jingle hop has begun. First of all, I'm not going to say that all that's untrue. Much of it is true. The December 25th date was probably calculated from actual events. But the fact that there are pagan elements in Christmas, like the decorating the tree and such like that, and celebrating, obviously, the rebirth of the sun when we celebrate the birth of the sun, they think this is a bug, but it's a feature. Jesus coming into the world didn't make everything in the world change. It illuminated the fact that everything in the world was about him. All the stories people had made up about gods who die and come back to life, all the worship of the seasons instead of the God who made the seasons, all of that was transformed into him. So if it's like you had a good ritual, like you would light up your Christmas tree, great, just make it about Jesus, so at least it's about the truth. You liked eggnog, great, just make it about Jesus, so at least it's about the truth. This is how Christianity works. If you actually read the Gospels, which I highly recommend because it'll save not only your life but your soul, but if you actually read it, you will see Jesus is not telling you, oh, do everything different now. He's saying, do everything in my name. So this is a feature. It was meant to transform our holidays and our lives, and we can only hope that it transforms Morticia into somebody happier than she is. Let's see another one. To everyone celebrating Christmas this year, I'm reading off this. She's not saying anything. Just remember, Jesus was Palestinian. Totally untrue. Totally untrue. He was a Jew. He was a Jewish guy. He loved the Jews. He came for the Jews. He was saving Jews. All his followers were Jews. There was no such thing as Palestinians. They were called Philistines. Palestinians is a Roman version, a Romanization of the Philistines. And after 70 AD, which was obviously 40 years after Jesus died and resurrected, the Romans destroyed the Jewish state because of a rebellion by the Jews. So they destroyed the Jewish state and then they renamed it Palestine just to get on their nerves, basically as a way of saying you're gone, and now we're naming it after your enemies, the Philistines. So basically, if you support imperial domination by the Roman power, you can say that that land is called Palestine. If you support indigenous people, then it's the land of the Jews, of whom Jesus was one. Little educational material here to go with your woke Christmas.
So suck on that!
Here is a holiday gift idea that's sure to make you the hero of the season. That's the gift of Genucel skincare. From now until Christmas, Genucel's most popular package has a special discount just for my listeners at Genucel.com/KlavanYT. Treat yourself and your loved ones to the absolute best skincare in the world. Those troubling forehead wrinkles, fine lines, skin redness, and yes, even a sagging jawline will disappear right before your eyes with Genucel's most popular collection. Plus, included in every most popular package is your free hyaluronic acid serum for skin hydration to restore your youthful appearance. Genucel promises immediate effects. You'll see results in less than 12 hours, guaranteed, or your money back. My producer, Lisa, she loves Genucel. She probably has one of all their products. She's always raving about the under eye cream. You deserve to look and feel your best this holiday season. Go to Genucel.com/KlavanYT to get this incredible holiday discount. Every order today is instantly upgraded to free express shipping. That's Genucel.com/KlavanYT today. Oh, another one. So she's saying, from the river to the sea. So good, for Christmas, exterminate the Jews. Good idea. Jesus will love that, and he'll really take that well. If you exterminate his people, he's going to love that, and your life is going to go great. Don't do it. Don't listen to that one. Pass on to something else, like Charlie Brown's Christmas specials.
You like me? Yeah. Why don't you go yourself, Charlie Brown?
What else do I have to watch? Oh, here's a Black Lives Matter ornament on the tree. Go ahead.
That we can storm anywhere, that's bigger than black and white. It's a problem with the whole way of life, can't change overnight. But we gotta start somewhere, might as well go ahead, start here. We done had a hell of a year, I'ma make it count while I'm here. God is the only man I fear.
Well, I have to say, the best thing about that was that I couldn't understand a word he was saying, but at least the music was bad. And just as a reminder, no black lives in Christianity. No black lives, no white lives, no yellow lives, no red lives, just lives in the image of God. Just saying, a little informational, addition to that horrible, horrible, horrible music that no one should ever listen to ever again. Any more?
Well, the more you know. Jingle Bells was not originally a Christmas song, and it was first performed in a minstrel show. So while the lyrics themselves were not racist, that is where it gained its notoriety and popularity. Eeny, meeny, miny, moe. Racist. The original word was not tiger. I think you can guess what it was. Jimmy Crack Corn. It's quite literally about a slave. There's a lot of racism in the roots of the United States. And it definitely needs to be acknowledged.
Does it definitely need to be acknowledged? Jimmy Crack Corn, just picking out one of those things. Jimmy Crack Corn was, I think, Abraham Lincoln's favorite song because it was about a slave secretly laughing at the fact that his master had been killed when a blue-tailed fly bit his horse and bucked the master off the horse, and the master died. And Jimmy Crack Corn, and I don't care. And that's what that was about. The guy who wrote Jingle Bells was, in fact, a supporter of the Confederacy. Still a great song. So why not just enjoy the song and leave the Confederacy behind? Or why not enjoy the song and become a member of the Confederacy and walk around with one of those gray hats? You'll look like an idiot, but at least you won't be unhappy like that woman. All right, there's got to be more, because I'm looking at this guy with the face. What's he want?
Just a quick Christmas reminder that Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer is not a heartwarming movie. It's a tale of how the ruling class only celebrates difference once they figure out how they can exploit it for personal gain. Side note, did you ever notice how literally every company changes their social media bio photo the day after Pride Month ends? So weird.
First, no one cares about Pride Month. We all know it's just a question of shame.
Shame, shame, shame! Shame on you!
I have to be honest here and say the same thing has always occurred to me about Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. Not the ruling class, but just that, they didn't like him. They wouldn't let him play in any reindeer games because he had a funny nose.
Santa, let me guide your way!
Guide your way to hell!
But then when they found out the nose was useful, they played the reindeer games. And Rudolph should have said, buzz off. Bug off, you bet. You didn't like me. You didn't like me then. You don't get to see me now, and I hope you crash. That's how the song should have gone. That would have made life much better for all of us. Crash! Santa Claus! No children get toys because that guy is unhappy about something. That's how it should work. So I'm in favor of that video. Oh my God, this looks like a satanic one. Do we have to have a satanic? All right, let's see. Things that Christians need to know, part 9. Jesus wasn't born in December. Christmas was originally Yule, or here they go again with the pagan holidays. They think this is cool. Your Bible literally says not to celebrate any pagan holidays, yet you break that rule. No, we transform the pagan holidays into Christian holidays. You can't just spread love only on Christmas, but be the complete opposite in the rest of the year. Just watch me. Just watch me. Yes, I can. There's no such thing as war on Christmas. You just don't like to say happy holidays. False. Hank. And you know how I can tell you're false? Because you're dressed up in a devil costume, and he's the author of lies. So Merry Christmas. Don't be happy, because there's injustice in the world, and that's going to change as soon as we're all unhappy. And that's how it should be. If we're unhappy, more justice. If we're completely unhappy, then there'll be total justice. That's how it works. So unhappy Christmas, so there's justice. Oh, there's one more? Oh, I thought I was done. Oh my God. Kill me now, please. Please, somebody. It would be a mercy. All right, one more. Let's see. Oh, here's the dancing. Yeah. So this is the one. This is the dance video that Joe Biden sent out because it celebrates sexual deviance and ruins the great art of tap dance. It's embarrassing. I bring back Melania. Please. I don't care if Trump gets reelected, but please bring back Melania. She did such a graceful, wonderful Christmas, and these people are just obsessively annoying. Have a Merry Christmas. Don't pay any attention to. Don't watch this video, even if you've watched already. Forget it. Wipe it from your mind. Have a Merry Christmas. If you want to be miserable at Christmas, like and subscribe. And also subscribe to The Andrew Klavan Show wherever you get your podcasts so you can be miserable all year round.